The stars had never looked so cold. On a quiet evening on Earth, a battle was unfolding in the depths of space, a battle that would alter the fate of humanity forever. The alien forces known as the Xarkari, a brutal and merciless race, had arrived on Earth with one simple goal: to conquer. Their superior technology and ruthless tactics had allowed them to sweep through many civilizations in the galaxy, and they believed humanity would be no different. But they had underestimated Earth. They had underestimated the resolve of the people who called it home. It all began with an act of cruelty. The Xarkari, after a series of skirmishes with humanity's defenses, decided to send a clear message. No one would be allowed to defy them. They targeted a small rural village on the outskirts of a sprawling metropolis, where a family lived with their dog, Max. Max, a loyal companion to the family, had been a symbol of everything humanity cherished: love, loyalty, and the bond between humans and their pets. The Xarkari, in their infinite arrogance, decided that the death of a single dog would be a fitting punishment for human defiance. Without hesitation, they launched an attack on the home, obliterating the structure and sending a shockwave of destruction through the village. The family barely escaped with their lives, but Max, their beloved dog, did not. The death of Max was more than just the loss of a pet. It was the spark that ignited something far greater. Humans were used to being pushed around, but this was personal. The Xarkari had made a grave mistake. The very moment the news spread, a hidden ancient weapon, dormant for millennia, stirred beneath the surface of Earth. Buried deep within the mountains of Antarctica, the warship known only as Sol Invictus began to awaken. His core, powered by a forgotten alien technology, hummed to life as the last of its guardians activated the ancient protocols. The warship, a relic of a time long past, was humanity's ultimate defense, and it had been waiting for this moment. For centuries, it had been hidden from the world, its existence known only to a select few, those who had once protected the Earth from threats beyond the stars. And now the time had come for it to rise. In the heart of Earth's government, chaos erupted. The military scrambled to prepare for the Xarkari's inevitable return, but no one knew where to start. They had faced minor conflicts with the aliens before, but nothing of this scale. The Xarkari's fleets were vast, their weaponry devastating, and their brutality unmatched. Then a single transmission came through. The message was simple, but it sent a chill through everyone who heard it. The Sol Invictus is activated. A collective gasp spread across the room. The Sol Invictus was a myth, a story passed down through the ages, believed to be nothing more than an old legend. But now it was real, and it was Earth's last hope. As the Xarkari fleet loomed ever closer, the Sol Invictus, a ship the size of a small moon, rose from the depths of the ice. Its massive hull, covered in ancient runes, gleamed as it broke through the frozen barrier. The ship's engines roared to life, sending shockwaves across the landscape as it began its slow ascent into the sky. Xarkari didn't see it coming. Their ships, sleek and deadly, scouted the solar system in search of humanity's military strongholds, unaware that their greatest enemy was not on the surface, but waiting in the void. The first shot fired from the Sol Invictus was enough to send a shockwave of fear through the entire Xarkari fleet. The beam of pure energy obliterated an entire warship in an instant, turning it to dust. The remaining ships scrambled, but it was too late. Earth had not just unleashed a warship, it had awakened a force of nature. The Sol Invictus, with its advanced AI and centuries-old combat programming, was more than just a weapon. It was a sentient machine, capable of adapting and strategizing in ways no human or alien could anticipate. Its systems were designed to understand the unique weaknesses of the Xarkari, and it exploited them ruthlessly. The Xarkari commanders, stunned by the ferocity of the attack, regrouped and launched a counteroffensive. They had been to countless planets, conquered entire civilizations, and never once had they faced an opponent like this. The Sol Invictus moved with the grace of a predator, evading the Xarkari's strikes with ease, while its weapons rained down destruction. One by one, the Xarkari ships fell. Their coordinated attacks failed to land a single blow on the warship. while the Sol Invictus cut through their ranks like a knife through paper. The alien invaders have become the hunted, and the Sol Invictus was relentless. The final confrontation took place in the dark vacuum of space, just outside Earth's atmosphere. Bixarkuri's flagship, a colossal fortress of steel and flame, made its final push toward Earth, its weapons charged and ready to annihilate the planet. But the Sol Invictus had other plans. With a final decisive strike, the warship fired a concentrated beam that tore through the Bixarkuri flagship, reducing it to a cloud of debris. The remaining alien forces, their morale shattered and their fleets decimated, retreated in haste, fleeing the system and vowing never to return. Humanity had won, not through diplomacy, not through negotiations, but through sheer will and the ancient power hidden beneath the planet's surface. The message was clear. Earth would not be conquered, not by the Bixarkuri, nor by anyone else. In the quiet aftermath, the world celebrated its victory, but there was no joy in the streets. Max, the dog whose death had sparked this war, was gone, but humanity's resolve had been proven. No matter the cost, Earth would defend its own. And deep within the Sol Invictus, a quiet hum echoed through the corridors. The warship was still watching, waiting for the next time humanity would meet it. For now, it was at rest, but Earth knew that when the time came, it would rise again.